The Cranston Fire Department is mourning the loss of one of its longtime firefighters.
Captain Greg Coleman passed away earlier this week after a years-long battle with leukemia.
We're told doctors say his job is what likely caused the deadly disease. Eyewitness News reporter Caroline Goggin joins us now in studio with the story new tonight. Caroline?
Well, Shannon and Mike, tonight I spoke with Scott Robinson, the head of Cranston's Firefighters Union. He says he met Greg Coleman back in 1992. Years later, they became not only colleagues, but good friends. Robinson says it was just a few years ago as they were attending the funeral of another Cranston firefighter who died of occupational cancer when Coleman announced he had been diagnosed with leukemia.
Black bunting hangs over Cranston's Fire Station 3, the spot where Captain Greg Coleman primarily worked. This picture of him taken a little more than a week ago as he spoke with a class of recruits.
And talked about the brotherhood and the sisterhood. He talked about the fire service, about taking care of each other.
Just a few days later, Coleman lost his battle with leukemia. Scott Robinson, the head of Cranston's Firefighters Union, calls Coleman a man of courage and compassion.
We have a General Secretary Treasurer, Ed Kelly. He's for the International, right? And his catchphrase is, be safe, be you, be firefighters. And I like to add, be Greg. That's what I think we should all strive to be like him on this job.
Robinson says Coleman is the latest Cranston firefighter to die of occupational cancer. He says the city has taken care of him and his family, but they're having trouble on the state level. That's because current state law does not contain a conclusive presumption that all cancer that affects firefighters is related to the job.
They died not knowing if their benefits were going to be continued. They had died not knowing if their families were going to be taken care of after they passed.
This session, Robinson says he's working with state lawmakers to ensure all firefighters and their families are protected if they are to suffer a similar fate. Robinson says in his last moments with Coleman, he presented him with this picture, one taken before he got sick. It now hangs on Robinson's wall.
It was just me letting him know that I felt that he was somebody that I looked up to, that had an integrity about himself that nobody else could match, and that I strive to be like him.
Coleman was a 23-year vet of the Cranston Fire Department. His wake and funeral will be held on Sunday and Monday. I'm Caroline Goggin, Eyewitness News.